All right. Let's begin in a seated position. Go ahead and cross your legs. Cross them one way and just notice what your kind of go-to crossing position is. Notice which leg is in the front. And now let's see if we can just change that to the other leg in front. And then allow your hands to rest, facing down, facing up. Or you can even have the left hand on top of the right like this, and then your thumbs connect. And then you can let that rest right here on your lap. Whatever feels best for you, try that. Now let's take a deep breath in and draw the shoulders up to the ears. And then very slowly roll them back and down. Again, inhale. And exhale, back and down. Keep them down away from the ears. Let's use our imagination and pretend there's a string at the crown of the head, gently pulling you up, lengthening, finding that neutral spine. Now feel your sit bones pressing into the earth. Tailbone growing roots deep into the earth. Go ahead and close your eyes if they're not closed yet. Relax the forehead, around the eyes, the cheekbones, the jawline, your lips, your tongue. Long, slow, deep breath. Inhale, nose. Hold the breath at the top for about a second or two, and then slowly exhale. Cultivating belly breath with every inhale, allowing the belly to expand. And with the exhale, allow it to relax. Just taking this moment at the beginning of practice for self-awareness, noticing how you're feeling, how the body's feeling. Noticing the mind. This practice is all about self-awareness in all the bodies, physical, energetic, emotional, mental, spiritual. Next breath in, you're going to inhale deeply, belly expands, rib cage, chest, hold that breath. We're going to exhale mouth, nice sigh. Let's do that one more time. In, hold it, and out the mouth. Let's do one hand heart, one hand belly, chin in slightly, calling in your personal intention. Happy November, November 2nd, Monday. Let's take deep breath in. Sigh it out. Let's release the hands down by your side and circle your wrists. Circling one direction and reaching out and up, spreading your fingers, moving your fingers too. Gently waking up the joints. Let's circle the other direction. Arms down. Nice sun breath. Make a fist with your hands and circle the other way. Feel this all the way up your forearms, like rays of the sun, and then the other direction. And then release here, out to the sides, and then reach right, left. Reach to whichever side you'd like, plant your hand, flip over and stretch. Deep breath here. Now use that hand on the floor to kind of push down And then it pushes, and then that other opposite hip roots down into the earth. So it's like a triangle here from this hand, energy going up and then energy going down. And then this one's reaching up and over. And then movement back and forth, open heart up, inhale, exhale. Back to center, inhale. Over to the other side, reach, plant, flip, up and over. Breathe, breathe. So just for the first few breaths here, a little stillness and just feeling that grounding, pressing. And then find a little movement. Open, inhale, and exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Back to center, inhale. And then stay right here. The hands can be even a little lower than the shoulders if you'd like. From thoracic spine, middle to upper back, we're going to start to turn. One direction. Inhale a little more, lengthen. Exhale a little more, twist. Back center. And then exhale, turning the other way. Back to center. Inhale, reaching out and up. Palms together down the middle. Exhale, folded. Hands down. Extend your legs forward and shake them out. Flex, demi-point, point. Spread your toes. Same thing we did with the hands, circling and spreading. Same with the feet. All right, shake, shake, shake. Bring those legs down by your sides and find your tabletop position. Come onto your fingertips here like this. Set your knees. Feeling this on your fingers. And now bring your fingers down. Keep your palms up if possible. If that's too much, don't do it. Just stay with fingertips. And then bring your whole palm down. And now let's make a fist. Making sure that the thumb goes right over the knuckles. And then bring your hands back down. Neutral through the spine here, pelvic floor engagement, lower abdomen gently drawing in, the ribs stay in, and now let's draw the neck in, and then the neck forward. We'll do 5 of these. Neck in, neck forward. Relax in the face. On your last one, you're going to draw that neck in and keep it in, shoulder blades towards each other, away from each other. Making sure you're not bending into the middle back or lower back. They stay neutral. And we'll also do this 5 times. On your last one, push away. Down to the tailbone, up and down. Isolating just here towards the low back and the hips. Curl the tailbone in, gently up. And noticing for any sensitivity you may have on your low back, remember not to force, but feel and make sustainable choices from that. Circles. My wrists are getting a little bit tired, so I'm going to come up to my fingertips to give them a break. Circle one direction, circle the other. And now let's go for full cat-cows. Inhale, exhale. Full extension, flexion of your spine. Side, side, circles. Allow this movement to be very organic. It doesn't need to be any which way. You can just kind of move around. Think of taking your vital organs into a gentle roller coaster ride this morning, gently waking them up. All right, let's bring it back to neutral. Give our hands a break, curl the toes, and then sit back onto your heels like this. Kind of stretching the soles of the feet. You feel your Achilles here stretch as well, a little bit up towards the calves. And then walk your hands towards your knees, hands to the thighs. Let's see if we can sustain this. If not, we'll sit up like this. And you can come up and down as many times as you need to. But if we can sit, let's sit. Neutral pelvis here. Ribs are in, and then your neck will draw in as well. The hands can stay here on your lap. Once again, let's pretend we have that string at the crown of the head, gently pulling up. Close your eyes. Let's take 3 breaths here. In nose, out nose. Focusing on breath. Nice. Slowly hands back down to the floor. Lift your feet, point your toes, tap. Bring your knees a little closer together and your feet as well. Sit bones to your heels. Keep your heels pointing up. Same thing. Neutral, neutral, neck in. This time, shoulders up, back, down. Let's see if we can interlace our hands behind and then draw them down towards the floor. Go ahead and wiggle the shoulder blades towards each other and then see that this doesn't happen. See how I'm flaring my ribs here? Let's keep those ribs in, and then maybe the hands can reach away. If you can keep the neutrality in your spine here. And maybe we say yes here. Inhale up, chin up, and then exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up, and down. And let's just do that one more time. Hands closer to you, release them. Back down to the floor. Go ahead and lift your feet, and now circle the ankles in the air. We'll bring the toes again, walk it in. We'll try our yogi squat now. Lifting knees and plugging in our armpits into the knees here. Hands to the floor, relax. You can get the feet wider here if necessary. You can have a little rolled up towel underneath the heels if that helps. Reaching hands forward, reaching sit bones back, reaching in opposite direction, finding length and stretch. Deep breath. Palms together to the top of the head or your forehead. Sending out gratitude, sending out a prayer to something, someone. Big event happening tomorrow for all of us here in the States. Sending goodwill, good wishes. And then hands down to the floor, allowing our knees to turn out. And then we can practice again, reaching our hands forward, reaching the sit bones back, relaxing the head, back of the head. And then maybe walking the hands closer to you and finding balance on both feet, hands to your knees. Let's see if we can start to reach the knees to the sides, reaching in opposite directions. And then maybe the arms reach out to the sides, all the way up. Big inhale. Palms together, exhale slowly down the middle. And back down to the floor. So we've been with our heels up most of the time. Maybe you got your feet a little wider. Now I'd like you to get your feet a little bit wider, as much as wide as they need to go, so that your heels are on the floor. Okay? And then hands down. And then my hips are up right now, but if I bring my hips down, notice what happens to your feet. Notice if you start to kind of go into the inner arches, and then you start to lift the outer edge. If that's happening to you, I want you to engage your glutes and really press down into that edge of the foot and maybe come up a little bit higher. You're activating your quadriceps here, your inner thighs, your glutes are on to lift you here. So we have even weight distribution on the feet. And then what if we come down, but keep that even distribution on the feet? Squeeze again, lift, and then slowly lower. So we're not using gravity here anymore. Now we're using our muscles to engage and lift us and back down. It's hard work. Last one, squeeze and up and back down. Hands down. Maybe if you'd like, you can do a little crow here because you're in perfect position. Hands are wide. This soft part of the knee on your tricep, and then you can just lean forward a little bit and bring your feet closer together. Back to where we started. Knees forward and then back down to the floor. Your hands walk all the way forward. Release your toes, big circles here. And you'll notice sensation. And when we're noticing sensation, we go into this either craving or aversion. The craving of like, oh, that feels so good. Or the aversion of like, that doesn't feel good and I don't like it. And this is the teachings of Vipassana meditation, is that we go into the states of liking and disliking something. And the work is to be somewhere in the middle. To not, because it's gonna go away. The sensations don't last. They go away. So whether we're craving it or disliking it, they're gonna go away. So walking the middle line. All right, let's find our rolling waves forward, and back. Flexion with the spine. If you're trying the extension, just be very careful with the low back here. Add your low push-ups if you like them. Do this 3 more times. On your last one, lower all the way down. Let's press, see if we can spread all 10 toes, press them onto the floor. Sometimes the pinky doesn't make it, that's okay. Activating the quads, activating our glutes, lifting head, shoulders, chest. Let's see if we can utilize more of our back muscles to lift here, and also our glutes to help lift, not so much our hands. Keep that neck in. Last one. And down. Hands forward, slide them back in. Sphinx pose, looking forward or maybe even up. Inhale. And then exhale, chin, chest, activating your abdominal muscles, engaging. You're turning up that internal corset. Inhale, relax, exhale, pull it in. One more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Let's allow the elbows to open out to the sides. One hand on top of the other, forehead to your hands. Shimmy your shoulders and your hips. Hands in line with the chest. Let's curl our toes here. Knees may stay on the ground. Let's do a nice push-up. Lift your hips. And then we'll lift our knees. Full plank. Reaching your heels way back. Reaching the crown of the head forward. Belly in, ribs in, neck in. Quads engaged. Big inhale. And exhale, go ahead and bend your knees, pushing back, down dog. With your legs still bent, heels are high, we pivot on the balls of the feet. Turning side to side, the knees turn to the right, to the left, and the hips turn in the opposite direction of the knees. Then back to neutral, pedal the feet up and down. You can do this very slow. You might hold one heel down and breathe a few breaths like that. Or maybe you'd like to go up and down a little bit faster. Getting into the back of your legs. Checking in here what's happening with the spine, with your neck and the shoulders. Trying to find that neutral spine here too, so we're not too much in extension or flexion. If you find yourself in the flexion position, you might need to bend your legs a little more. And if you find yourself in the extension position of the spine, you need to draw those ribs in a little more, reconnect with core center. Back to neutral here. Big inhale, heels high, calf raises, and exhale slowly down. Let's see if we can lift the toes here. Toes down, heels high, in, and then heels down, lift your toes any amount. You guys, let's go for 5 of these. 5 really good intentional ones. I know if we really want to work on our calves, we need to do lots of them with a lot of weight, but let's just do 5 intentional ones here to gently wake up our calves. Let's tip it to our way forward. Hands come above your knees, a gentle push up, halfway up, and hold yourself here. Breathe, draw that neck in, ribs in, turn on your internal corset. Big inhale here. Let's see if we can allow the arms to hang here. Do you have you here? Neck to your glutes, lower abdomen pulling in, legs are strong, and then bring it up. Shoulders up, back and down. Give yourself a nice shoulder rolls back and forward. Elbows, wrists. Let's find nice liquid arms. And then find a stance that works for you. Let's find a neutral spine here. Neutral to the pelvis. Ribs in, neck in. Let's play with our arms. Reaching the arms behind us without flaring our ribs. Out and up. Inhale. Feeling that forcing. Exhale. Out to the sides. Inhale. Exhale. Let's draw them forward. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands in prayer up the middle. Take your time breathing in. It's very easy to just take the full breath all in 1 second. Let's savor this breath and enjoy it. Make it as long, as slow, deep as we can. Awesome. Let's do a half salutation. Reach the arms however you'd like in any variation we just did. Inhale. Thank you, sun. Thank you, fire. Exhale, we fold. Touch the ground. Thank you, Earth, Mother Earth, our home that we all share. As we look forward, inhale, gratitude for the waters, the rivers, the lakes, the rain, the oceans. Folded. And as we rise, gratitude for this air we breathe. Let's open our hearts. Care Bear stare. What's your superpower? It's love, being loving and compassionate. Inhale, reach. And exhale, folded, finding your own personal gratitude. Inhale, lengthen, stretch it out. Exhale, folded. And a little flexion as we roll up, or flat back if you prefer. Inhale. Give out that superpower. Open your heart, receive and give. 1 more for 3. Last one. And up. Hands in prayer down the middle. Go ahead and bend your knees. Let's go right into our chairs. Sitting back, chest forward, hold. Find the even weight distribution in your feet. Let's bring our arms forward, turn the palms up. Feel your glutes right now, squeeze them. Feel them kind of go up. Squeeze all the way to the top and gently pull. Inhale, squeeze. Let's do 3 more. Last one here, 5. Reach those arms forward, turn the palms down, squeeze again. 5 more like this. Notice how I'm not coming all the way straight. I stay halfway. I have that internal corset turned on. Our last one, stay right here. Arms can stay forward or hands can come into prayer position. A little bouncing up and down if you can. Working on our range of motion. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, let's reach. Exhale, folding over. Let's lengthen. Inhale, go into a plank. So whether you're in the middle of your mat, in the back, in the front, just walk it out as necessary so that you go into a plank position. Once in your plank, either knees down to the floor or off the floor, we lower all the way. Exhale. Point the toes, roll the shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Curling toes, knees on or off the ground, push it up. Exhale, back we go. Down dog. Let's gently walk the feet closer towards each other. Rise high on the balls of the feet. And the right leg will go up to the sky. Maintain your hips square. Demi-point or point or flex that right foot. Go ahead and bend the leg and draw the knee forward towards the forehead as you shift the shoulders over your wrists. Like a plank, rolling knee plank. Kick it back out. Let's do this 3 times. That was 1, 2. Inhale up. Let's bend, exhale 3. Now this time, let's step this right foot between the hand. If it doesn't go between the hand, help it out. Left foot steps out to the left a little bit so that it's in line with your left hand all the way back. All right, let's set our roots down, gently pressing our feet down, coming onto fingertips. Can you press down so much and connect to core that you can lift off the floor like this? Maybe even bring those hands behind you. Draw that neck in. Feel super connected in your whole body. You can sustain this even if we needed to for another minute. If not, find a way that you can. Let's take deep breath here. And as we exhale, hands back down to the floor, let's release the back knee to the floor and release your toes back. Rise. We're in a 90-90 position here. Foundation drawing towards each other, so it's active. A little more of a posterior tilt here with the pelvis. Keeping the ribs and neck in. The arms are gonna move, so both together, reaching forward, up, turning your palms outward, and then reaching back and down. Big circle. Shoulder mobility. And keeping the integrity here with your spine, your ribs. Drawing in, not flaring out. One more, last one for 3. Awesome. Right hand, right hip. Left hand reaching up. Inhale, reach, reach high. Exhale, to the right we go. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. And you just keep going deeper and deeper. Inhale higher. Being mindful of this front knee, that it's not opening. Still with that tailbone reaching forward more and the foundation towards each other, feeling this nice stretch. Hip flexors on the left side. You're so us. Great job. Let's bring it back in. Hands in prayer to the heart. Go ahead and slide that front foot a little bit further back, okay? We're gonna lean forward. You're gonna turn on this right butt cheek. We've been turning it on, right, when we did those squats. Curl the back toes, and we're gonna lift the back knee, okay? And then we're right here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring those hands down to the floor, and then lift the back leg into a standing split. If you have blocks, go ahead and use them. Put them underneath your hands here. Let's see if we can straighten the standing leg or keep it slightly bent, okay? Flex, demi-point, or point the back foot. Draw that neck in, ribs in. Here's what's gonna happen. Let's bend that back leg, bend the standing leg a little bit, and we're gonna rise and bring that knee in, okay? And then slowly down. Dynamic balancing. Hands go back down, stretch out that leg. You can open the hip if you'd like or keep it square. Bend the back leg, and every time we're gonna do this 5 times. That was number 2. We're gonna add a little more speed, okay? We stretch, standing split, bend, and lift. It's gonna be a little bit wobbly, but that's okay. Reconnect with core center. Look at one point in front of you that you can stare at to help you balance. Exhale. And we're about to go into the last one. Inhale as fast as you can. Awesome. And once you're there, slowly bringing it back down, stepping that left foot back. You're back in the lunge where you started. Let's step this front foot back. Finding a plank position. Knees or no knees to the ground. Let's take it down. Exhale. Point the toes, roll it back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Curl the toes, knees on or off the ground. Push it up. Roll it back. Down dog. And pedal the feet as they begin to walk towards each other. All right, let's do the same sequence for the other side. So we begin by lifting our heels high, and then you lift the left leg off the ground, left foot off the ground. Hip square, demi-point, point, or flex that back foot. Bend the leg and draw the knee forward, rolling knee. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, bend and roll. One more, this last one, we're gonna step the foot between the hands. As close to the left hand as you can, and move your right foot to the right so that it's in line with the right hand back. All right, reaching that back heel back, front knee forward, reconnecting with core center, we push down and rise. Hands can go back. Big inhale, ribs in, neck in. Can you sustain yourself here? Feel your whole body. Relaxing the face, and remember to keep breathing. All right, let's bring those hands down and the back knee down. Go ahead and release your toes, point them back. And as we rise, we find 90-90. A little more posterior tilt with the pelvis. Foundation drawing towards each other. 3 circles with the arms. Inhale. Exhale. And even though we're staying really compact here with our torso, we don't have to do that with our jaw or the face, right? You can relax the face. Awesome. All right, now from here, left hand, left hip, right hand reaching up, inhale, and then exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Maybe this left hand, if you want, reach it down to the floor. Back to center. And slowly release hands in prayer to the heart. You may slide that front foot back a little bit and lean forward. Curl the back toes, reconnect with this left glute. We're gonna turn it on as we lift here. And then hands go down. We're gonna do 5 of those standing split. Inhale. This first one, bend the back leg, bend the standing leg very slowly. Core is on the whole time. Whee! And then slowly back down, stretch it out. The hip can be open, the hip can stay closed. See what works better for you. Bend and rise. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. As fast as you can, add a little speed, deceleration, and hold. Awesome. And then we'll bring it back down. Bend the standing leg and step that other foot back behind you. Set your hands and step the front foot back into your plank. From here, push it back, down dog. Let's pedal the feet up and down. All right. From here, go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. standing forward fold. See what works better for you. Keeping your legs really straight. Where are you feeling your sensations? Or bending the knees a little bit. Where are you feeling the sensations? And then decide, do you want to have your legs straight, bent? How's the spine? How's the neck? And then let's bring it up. Hands to the hips. Or connection, flat back. Hold it. Breathe. And then flat back all the way up to standing. Awesome. Let's step towards the middle of your mat. And then we're going to open our legs wide. And we're going to find goddess position. Okay? It's going to go up and down a few times. And then you'll decide where you're going to be at, where you can sustain this. Either way, just keep those knees more or less over your ankles, okay? For connection, we're going to go into goddess arms as well, like this. And what we're going to do is to go side to side, like we wanted to bring our elbow towards the knee. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Use core to lift. One more each side. Last one. Back to center. Release the hands, straighten the legs. Turn your toes forward, hands to the hips. Guide your tailbone down. Use your hands to guide your hips forward. Back bend. Let's turn those toes out again. Bend your knees, find your goddess again. Now, we're gonna rotate like this, okay? At the same time, we're going to kind of punch either with the heel of your hand so you have an open palm like that, or with a fist, okay? And when we're punching with the fist, I want you to think like you're gonna be punching with this knuckle and this knuckle, and we do this. See how I'm turning from here? And I'm turning with this. This thumb, it's here. You can do that, or you can do that, okay? And then it looks like this. You're in your goddess. We have our hands and fists here. Inhale, and then exhale, shh. Inhale, exhale, shh. So we go each side. Shh. 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 Now keep trying, keep going on your own. And I'm gonna just tell you some things to look out for. So look out for to not reaching your shoulder like that and your whole torso. The torso stays where it is. Shh. It's just the arm. Shh. We rotate. Shh. But we're not going forward with the punch, okay? Shh. You need to be able to decelerate and stop. Shh. Shh. Inhale as you pull it in. Exhale as you push, as you punch. Exhale out the mouth, shh, like you're telling someone to shh, shh, shh. Keep going, almost there. Shh. Bring it back in. Straighten those legs, release the hands, shake it out. Toes turn forward again. Hands to the hips, guide it down and forward. Now we're gonna go into wide leg forward fold, folding over, hands to the block, to the ground, relax the head. You decide where you want the hands. Even weight distribution on the feet to make sure you're not going too much into the inner arch or outer edge. See if you want to engage your quadriceps. What happens when you do that? Inhale, think of lengthening the spine. Exhale, press the hands down into the floor or your block and pull yourself in. You can even think of reaching your hands between your legs back with the fingers pointing back and then pulling in. The elbows bend back. So explore with that. Explore engaging your quadriceps, letting them go. Explore with your feet. Explore this position for you. And then let's grab a hold of the ankles. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, gently pull yourself in. The elbows open to the sides. Inhale, lengthen. Kind of come up a little bit. And then exhale, gently pull yourself in. Let's do that one more time. I use my hands to kind of push into my shins a little bit. Flat back. And then exhale, I pull. Hands to the hips. Flat back, inhale. Activated core. Exhale, rising all the way. Toe heel your feet closer together. We're going to find our figure 8. Reverse the figure 8. And bringing it back to neutral. Just go ahead and circle around your ankle one direction and then the other. Awesome. Find your way onto the front of your mat. We're going to do a salutation and take it back down to the floor. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, let's lengthen, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, walk it back, find your plank, 1, 2. Big inhale here. And exhale, knees or no knees, let's lower all the way. Point the toes, roll it back, inhale. Exhale, down we go. Hold right here. Stick it up to the shoulders. We haven't done this in a while. Let's extend our right arm out to the right. Left hand can stay here under the left arm. Bend your left leg, lift and turn. Now this is where it would be helpful to have a little pillow underneath your head here, or you're going to use your left hand, make a fist, and bring that to the right temple here to support your head so the neck is in line with the spine. Some of you might be able to keep the head on the floor and it's fine, okay? So right hand, arm in line with the shoulder, bend, turn. Other variations here, if you're not using that left hand under the temple, you can bring that left arm up, back around towards your low back, palm facing out. Something else you can try here, bending this right leg, right foot to the left knee, acting like a little kickstand, holding your leg up. Of course, any of this will deepen the stretch, so if it's too much for you, please don't do. Listen to the body. Big inhale here. And then exhale, slowly we begin to unravel, bringing it back to center. Go ahead and extend the other arm out. Keep that hand in line with the shoulder. Slide the other one in. Maybe a little shimmy forward and back. Bend your right leg, lift and turn. Fist with the right hand under the left temple, or use a pillow, or the arm goes up and over towards the low back. Maybe this left leg bends and bring the left foot to the right knee. Take your time there to breathe and explore. Slowly back to center. Go ahead and bring one hand on top of the other, forehead to the hand, shimmy shoulders and your hips. Hands in line with the chest. Gentle push up. Knees draw in a little bit and then open them. Child's pose, toes touch behind, sitting back towards your heels. Let's walk the hands a little bit over towards the right. Go ahead and slide the left arm underneath. Left palm is facing up. Right arm can either keep reaching diagonal forward to the right, or you can let it relax down to the floor. You can even bring that right hand, make a fist with the right hand, and then head to the fist. Breathing in deeply into that left shoulder. And exhale, melting. Inhale, expand. Exhale, relax. And then slowly rising. You can use the right hand to gently press you up and lift. Slide this left arm out. Stretch it forward. And then walking a little bit over towards the left. Sliding now the right arm underneath. Left arm can stay straight. It can relax down to the floor or make a fist with the left hand towards the right temple, holding the head up if the head is not touching the floor. And now deep breaths and feel the stretch on the left shoulder now. The right shoulder. And then slowly lift right back in. Use the left hand to press you up. Slide the right one out. Maybe both forward. Forehead to the ground. And here's one thing you can do here too. Elbows to the floor. Palms together into a prayer position. And then you bend at the elbow and bring this prayer position to the back of your head. Now reach your elbows forward and get a really nice tricep stretch here and for your armpits too. You can intensify this by bringing your elbows to a block. Long, slow, deep breaths here. And once you feel you've had enough here, let's release the hands. Allow them to open a little wider. Reach and extend, lifting your elbows, arm bones off the ground. And then rolling forward slowly. Nice little rolling wave. Separate the feet. Maybe a few nice dancing lions, one direction and the other. Releasing the hips. Let's find our way into a seated position of your choice. However you want to sit. Either bringing your legs through, sitting on one side. And then we're going to take it all the way back. Once here, hug the knees into your chest and rock yourself side to side. All right, we're going to keep the right knee in and extend your left leg forward, okay? See where it works better for you. Maybe at a 45-degree angle, maybe a little bit lower. Let's bring the fingertips behind the head and lift your head. Reconnect with core center here. We're going to do yogi bicycles. Big inhale here. Exhale, left elbow towards the right knee. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Keep holding. One more breath here. And then exhale, let's twist. Hold it. In, out, one more in, and out, switch. One more like this, inhale, exhale, hold it, inhale again, let's exhale, you twist. Now keep this rhythm, count in your own head if you'd like, or just go side, 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 side. Could be slower, faster. Be intentional with your movement. We've got 30 more seconds here. If you want to do some yogi crunches down the middle between each side, go ahead and play with the different variations that you can do bicycles here. Make sure that your hands are here to support the head and you're not bringing the chin into the chest or anything like that. Trying to keep the neck as neutral as you can and allowing this to be work for your core, your obliques. And then slowly bring it back in. Relax the head, relax the feet, relax the arms.
Taking a deep breath in nose and sigh it out. All right, keeping your feet about hip distance apart. We're gonna curl the tailbone, activate the glutes, and lift your hips up. Now here's what we're gonna do. Your hands can stay wherever you want them. Just make sure the back of your neck is long, you're very supported here. We're gonna lower down, but try and tuck your tailbone down. So you go into a little extension here. So tailbone down and then curl it back up and lift. Tailbone down, so we're not going the hips completely down and up like that. Notice this. We're gonna go up here, curl the tailbone down a little bit, and then scoop and bring it back up. Down, scoop, back up. Keep your glutes on, up, down a little bit to curl the tailbone back, and then back in. Kind of like when we're doing the cat, not the cat-cow, before the cat-cow. But except now we're not on our knees. Takes a little bit to kind of get used to it. Make sure the ribs are not flaring in, so draw them in. Should be burning by now. And then keep it up, 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 up. Ribs in, breathe, breathe. Slowly lower. And relax. Create space between the shoulder blades, back of the head. Let's do that. Right leg up to the sky, ankle to the knee, lift the left foot off the ground. And we can do this without the help of our hands, just using all muscular engagement here to draw that left knee to the chest. And maybe the right knee reaches away, so there's opposite direction here. Or we can interlace our hands behind the left leg and then use your arms to gently pull that knee in. And then maybe the right knee pushes itself away from the chest forward. Maybe, maybe not. You can intensify this by rocking a little bit to the left. You can even hold below the left knee if you can reach. And then let's release that. Keep that foot right where it is, and let's cross it over towards the left. Like that. Both arms extending. Right arm is reaching up and over. Lift your head a little bit and turn. So open, close book, palm to palm. Let's open, head back down to the floor. Lift, turn, palm to palm, and then open the book again. Let's do this 3 times. We got 1 more. And then open here. Keep the book open. See if you can bring both shoulder blades down to the floor. Lift your right hand so it's in line with your shoulder. And then reach the arm up and down. Explore with the palm up, with the palm down, and with the arm bend at the elbow like a cactus arm. Checking here for your shoulder. Following what feels sustainable for you, what's worth exploring and productive. And once you've had enough here, just allow the arm to relax completely. And see if you can relax the whole body in this twist, allowing gravity to just help you here in your twist. You don't need to push or force anything. Relax the whole body, deep breath in, nose. Let's sigh it out. And then very slowly, we'll draw it back to center, hugging the knees in and gently rocking side to side. Now we'll draw the right foot down and the left ankle to the right knee. Lifting that right foot off the ground, we can stay here, no hands. Pulling that knee in and pushing the left knee away. Or we interlace behind the right leg or below the right knee, gently pulling in more. Maybe rocking a little bit to the right. And then slowly, let's release that right foot to the floor. These legs can stay like this and cross them over to the right now. You can use your right hand here on the left knee to just kind of push down a little bit, but then release and extend both arms out. Open and close the book for this one. Left arm reaching out to the left, and then all around like a nice rainbow. All the way out, palm to palm. I lift my head off the ground here, and then bringing it back up. And then I bring the head back down to the floor when it's open. Use your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now it's 3. If you want to do more, go ahead. Otherwise, try and bring both shoulder blades to the floor. And lift your left hand off the ground in line with the shoulder, and up and down we go. Exploring and feeling. Palm up, palm down. Bent arm. And once you've had enough, release. And see if you can let go of the whole body. Let it relax. Let it go to wherever it goes when you really let go. And take a deep breath in, nose. And a sigh out. And then slowly drive back to center. Hug the knees into the chest and gently rock it out. Let's draw the legs up to the sky and the arms. You can either stay here, stillness, right? You can try and bring the feet together, separate them hip distance apart. Or you can even try doing some straddles. Or we can shake. Shake the legs and shake the arms. Got about 20 seconds here of shaking. We didn't do our standing shaking, so we can do here on the back before we go into our final resting pose. Shake, shake, shake. Let's go faster as I get closer to 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down, feet down, arms down. And arrange yourself in a position that you like. And of course, if there's something I didn't do that you wish to do, feel free to explore that first. Or find your way into your final resting pose, whether it's on your back, on your side, or sitting up for meditation. Use your props, pillows under knees or head, a blanket, eye pillows. We're done with the movement part of the practice. Now let's go back to stillness and relaxation. And take this moment to scan your body. Notice how it's landed, how this feels. The body feels on the floor or the props. And then your scan for any muscle activation. Start from the top or the bottom and move up or down. And especially around the face, notice the forehead, around the eyes, the jawline, your lips and tongue. This is a time for assimilation and absorption of everything that we just did, creating muscle memory. And exercise is a form of stress, so after stress, we must rest. Let's use the power of imagination, visualization, and dreaming, turning on that sixth chakra center. And so imagine and visualize yourself walking barefoot in the woods. Imagine a forest or a jungle. And just feel the dirt, the leaves under your feet. You're absorbing this energy from the earth and from your feet into your legs and your whole body. And you take a deep breath in and notice the smell of this forest, this jungle. You can smell the earth. You can smell the water. This fresh, crisp, clean air filling up your lungs, cleansing you with every breath. Giving your breath out to the plants. Notice all the different color greens and browns. Tall trees, short trees, big trees, small trees. As you keep walking in between the trees and the leaves, you see the sun begins to rise. You see the light come through. You're walking to the areas with this light is coming through, touching the ground. Walking towards the light, you step into the light and you feel the warmth of the sun, the fire. Our shining star. And you allow this light to touch your skin. Giving you warmth, vitamin D. And you continue to walk and look around. What do you see? What surrounds you? Feeling a sense of gratitude for what you see, for this earth, this forest, this jungle. Gratitude for the ability to walk barefoot and receive this energy. Off into the distance, you find the trunk where you can sit on. And you sit, taking a moment to look around at all the wonder, the silence, the sounds of the forest and the birds. You feel a sense of love and gratitude emanating from your heart. You receive and you give, you receive and you give. Let's take a deep breath in, nose, And you'll sigh it out. Deep breath in, nose, and sigh it out. Bring your awareness back to your body, the space that you're in your room, on your mat. Begin to invite movement to the body, however you'd like, giving yourself a nice good morning stretch, maybe some twists, taking in this energy you've created in your mind, being in the forest, bringing the forest with you, and finding your way to seated when you're ready. And once seated, decide where you want your hands, to the heart or the knees, chin in slightly. Closing practice with gratitude, remembering your intention from the beginning. Repeating the magic words to yourself in your head or maybe out loud. And another deep breath in and sigh it out. Palms together to forehead. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you for trusting me and guiding you through this practice. May it supporting strengthening mind, body, and spirit. Thank you.